It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Detroit Pistons as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Shooting guard position at 6'6", number 33, at the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 9, at the center position, standing 6'11", number 31. The other four, 6 feet 7 inches, number 24.
Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, in a fine Eastern Conference affair here at Barclays Center. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. You know, Clark, some say slow and steady wins the race. That's been the approach for both of these two teams.
Well, there are a lot of different ways, Kevin, to have success on the basketball court. We like the high-octane up-and-down approach. We've seen that work, but it's also possible for teams to be effective in the half court, taking quality shots, controlling the pace a little more, and high-level execution becomes a premium then.
I think both these coaches know they've got to have the style and speed that fits their lineup, fits the guys they've got on that roster.
Coach to your personnel.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Jackson and Bullock are the 1 and the 2. The big men are Griffin and Drummond, and it's Robinson in at the 3. They retain possession. On the clock. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game. Now here's Cram. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And here is Crabbe. They set the screen. Shoots over Bullock. Rebound Andre Drummond.
You know, after being in the cellar for a few years, the Brooklyn Nets have started to turn things around here. I mean, good young core to build around and add to, and I think things are starting to look up in every department.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And I like the timing, Kevin, that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Here's Cram. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Russell's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Oh, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Allen. They set the pick. 54 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Rebound by the Pistons.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Russell against Jackson. Drummond a screen. Bullock kicks to Griffin. Shoots from the right block, and it's Russell with the rebound. Nets trail by 3. Allen outside. Deep 2 from Carroll. No good trying to beat the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pistons lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Coming to the Brooklyn Nets in 2017, Alan Crabb saw the opportunity.
Being a net for me, man, is just great. You know, it's good for my future. It's good for my career. I think they did whatever they had to do in order to get me. So why wouldn't you want to play for an organization like that, man?
Clearly, this team values Crabb and Greg, what he gives them.
And no question, Crabb is a floor spacer who also defends at a high level, a versatile player.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, I like it too. They're doing a great job working the ball around, staying aggressive, and capitalizing too.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Smith and Kennard are in the backcourt. Pachulia is out there with John Lure. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
The Pistons went for it last season, bringing in Blake Griffin and trading away picks and players. Didn't work out the way they wanted, but they are determined to make a go of it. They're in a brand new building, and they hope that their moves in the future will draw fans back to the franchise. Kevin?
Good overview, David. Thank you.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Dinwiddie, covered by Smith. Puts it up from 12. That one off the back iron and out. The Pistons leading. And even though Spencer Dinwiddie had a breakout year, he felt that his time was long overdue.
Yeah, and in between the injury in college and kind of being buried on the bench, he's had to overcome a lot and has always believed in himself. And he feels when matched up head-to-head with most guards, he's going to come out on top. Showed exactly why he believes in himself so much with that breakout season in 2018.
Here's Dinwiddie following the basket by Stanley Johnson. Fareed the pass to LeVert. He kicks to Dinwiddie. Screen by Fareed. Fires the 3. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie showing you his craftiness in the pick and roll sets, and you can see how he's grown in attacking those.
On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Harris. Lure the screen. Now here is Smith. He's guarded closely. They grab their own miss. Pachulia, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. It goes on Kenneth Fareed. Detroit shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And a different look here for the Pistons. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Lure. And Robinson III comes in for Stanley Johnson. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson in for Smith. And for Detroit, a lot of changes, Greg, in their front office this past offseason.
A new GM and Dwayne Casey brought in to coach. Could see a drastic shift in style and approach for the Pistons moving forward.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Pass to Crabbe. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here, and he's good on the 3-ball. Russell's got 5 now.
Wow, that's real nice. I mean, D'Angelo really sets before he gets into a shot. Good use of pace there.
Here's Griffin. From down in the low post, it goes.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And no good. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. It's Detroit. They lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused to give us what they have.
Dwayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets.
The second half is gut check time for the defense. Allowing over 60% shooting is weak sauce. Weak barbecue sauce, weak Butterfinger sauce, weak sauce, period. The coach needs to light fire under these guys. If you don't want to do it, I'll do it, Ernie.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Welcome back as we get a beautiful aerial view of the Williamsburg Bridge connecting Manhattan and Brooklyn. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
And when everyone's keying on you, you have a choice. Become passive or just work that much harder. He consistently chooses the latter.
And, you know, Greg, that's the kind of effort you see from great players. I mean, the will, just unrelenting will, not backing down.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Russell and Crabbe are in the backcourt together. Hollis, Jefferson, and Allen together down low. And it's Carroll in at the 3 spot.
You know, and Reggie Jackson, a really solid first season and a half in Detroit. But the last 2 seasons, injuries have really held him back.
Now here's Allen. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Russell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Reggie Jackson in 2016-17 battling knee tendonitis. Last season, Greg, a severe right ankle sprain.
I mean, he's so important in terms of his impact for the Pistons. An athletic, physical player. When he's right, he can be a difference maker on both ends.
That free throw, no good. When it comes to initiating this play, Clark, for your money, who are the perimeter pick-and-roll ball handlers right now in the game?
Well, the guys that come to mind for me, Chris Paul is fantastic in the pick-and-roll. Damian Lillard is outstanding. James Harden. And I think Victor Oladipo is getting better. I mean, he's so good at finding seams and using his athleticism to get to the bucket, and he's really grown as a finisher. Kyrie Irving is just a terrific one-on-one player. Sometimes he doesn't even need the screen guy. He's so good with the ball. And obviously Steph Curry is in that category too.
what a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Allen passes to Hollis Jefferson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
The Nets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. First one falls for him.
And you have to love the way Hollis Jefferson plays on the defensive end. So active with his length and can disrupt an offense single-handedly. The team is visibly better on defense with Hollis Jefferson on the floor.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Davis is checked in for Allen. Kenneth Fareed comes in for Damari Carroll. LeVert's checked in for Crabb. And Dinwiddie subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And with Hollis Jefferson in his defense, he's not only strong, but he's versatile with whom he can guard.
Yeah, I mean, RHJ has great length, and at 6'7", he can guard almost every position on the floor. Strong on the glass, even though he's often undersized in his matchup. RHJ is anything but an average player. I really love how effective he's become on both ends.
Here's LeVert. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Davis sets a screen. Here's LeVert. They set the pick. To the middle. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Hollis Jefferson's got 4 points this quarter. Smith outside. Johnson sends the screen for Lure. Nice shot by Smith.
Man, that was a really nice interior shot by Smith. For a smaller guy, he's extremely confident when he gets down in the paint.
Here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to LeVert. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And the shot is long.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Davis sets a screen. And Fareed kicks to Dinwiddie. Off target at the rim.
Now that's superb defense in low. I mean, they played it well. It's not easy trying to alter these shots without fouling the shooter, and that's a good job of doing both.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pistons lead by 5. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Nets trail by 5. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. The big men are Griffin and Drummond. Jackson and Bullock are the 1 and the 2. And it's Robinson in at the 3, the small forward.
You must chase Crabb off the three-point line because he's very effective at scoring from there.
Bullock passes to Jackson. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
There's a good screen. Crabb no good.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Russell against Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
Well, I think the defense flat out gave up. I mean, didn't even try to get back into the picture on that fast break finish.
Allen, a screen on Jackson. A drive by Russell. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Grab the pass to Allen. For 3, Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Detroit leading by 9. 1:21 left to play in the final quarter. Griffin kicks to Jackson. There's a screen by Robinson. Out left to the wing. Off the screen. Crab pulls it in. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Will it go? Misses off the left iron.
And all the skill used on that crossover, might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Pistons.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Reggie Jackson.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Here's Crab. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, I like the mindset of Crab. You know, he plays with great pace and he's reliable at shooting off the catch.
Jackson against Russell. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Kicks to Drummond. We've got 33 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
And, you know, this is what's needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out.
Russell against Jackson. There's a screen by Robinson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. Jackson hits both of them.
Hey, I think that should do it. You know, got to give him credit. He came through when it mattered most.
And the pass to LeVert. Off target from three-point range. Outside Jackson. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much, Blake. Another good night of work offensively. How does the team build on this?
Just keep that rhythm. You know, we're not always going to hit shots every night. Some nights the shots aren't going to fall. So just keeping that rhythm, keeping the ball moving, talking on defense, and relying on each other.
Congrats on a great win, Blake. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.
Xong rồi. Nó 4 thế này xong rồi buồn rồi. Mở xem đi. Vẫn rồi. Vừa xem này xong nhá. Nó lên cái đen này. Nó xong nhá, cái này. Xong rồi. Tốt đấy.